Well, some really cool stuff that is going on. We've been talking a lot about, for instance, Stoneman Douglas and their hockey team the other night, Sunday, BB&T Center. They get to hang out with the Stanley Cup trophy, hoist it, get photos. The Florida Panthers, a big deal to them. They're donating $10,000 to the trip to Minnesota for the Nationals, which
Amazing.
is awesome, yeah. Hope to follow them along and see how they wind up doing there. And just today, Dwyane Wade took some time and apparently dropped by Stoneman Douglas High School and had this to say.
And I just want to come and say I'm inspired by all of you. As someone out here in the public eye, I'm proud to say I'm from this state because of you guys, because of this world, because of you guys. So I just say thank you, man. And MSD strong all the way, right?
Love it.
I mean, what a great time for D. Wade to come back to Miami.
I was just about to say that. I mean, it's almost, I hate to say it, but it really almost feels like fate the way this played out for him to come back to this city just at the right time. He means so much to this city. That's why it hurt so bad when he left for Chicago and then went to Cleveland. And we're just like, that's our guy. And I mean, he's been a godsend for some of these kids. He really has.
Still dropping in 22 points, spark plug for the teams, brought the leadership. And, you talk about an ambassador, too. Alonzo Mourning, yeah, still, I think has ambassador status. But, for a lot, especially younger fans, at what age now do you say, I remember Alonzo Mourning playing?
It's true.
I know my son has no idea who Alonzo Mourning is.
Yeah, it's almost a generation removed. When you think about those kids in that high school, they were, just born in 2000 and 2001. When you're a senior,
right?
That's when they were born. So
I think a good franchise always needs that player. You got that, and that's why it's so great that D. Wade is back, because these are the things he should be doing. These are the things that he is doing to bind the team to the community. And you talk about South Florida sports fans, you get somebody like that. That's what starts making it better. There also is a Miami native, Corey Leggett. He is a 6-year NFL vet. If you don't know the name, he's with the L.A. Chargers. He's a defensive tackle. He was with some of the football players from Marjory Stoneman Douglas to honor their assistant coach, Aaron Feist, that lost his life, one of the 17 victims there in the school shooting that happened. But he came and donated $10,000 to the team and did something that we say is so necessary, and he created the Coach Aaron Feist Scholarship Fund to help support members of the team.
Awesome.
Which is definitely necessary and something that we need to keep following up on, because we were making a push for it just last week, talking about when it comes to the ESPYs.
That's right.
And they do the Arthur Ashe Courage Award. The no-brainer vote is Coach Aaron Feist for the sacrifice that he made for his players and students at that school.
Yeah, and we're going to keep mentioning it because we said it, like you said, last week. We're pushing for it. We actually talked about this a little bit ourselves, even behind closed doors, about trying to do some type of scholarship fund. So I'm glad to see that that's moving forward in some way. Yeah, we're not going to forget. We're not going to forget Aaron Feist and everybody who's, were victims and their families at Douglas. But with Aaron Feist and that Courage Award, we are not going to let that go. That has to happen at the ESPYs.